Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Have a seat and take a moment just to settle yourself on your sit bones, which are the two bones at the bottom of your hips. So you want to feel like you're evenly placed between the two bones and that your lower back feels long and the upper part of your belly is kind of just lifting up just very gently towards the spine, which allows you to sit up tall but not stiff, and your shoulders are relaxed and your hands can be in your lap. And just take a few clearing breaths while you find your perfect posture. Allow the back of your head to feel like it's being suspended to the ceiling by an invisible string. So that causes the back of your head to lift up just a little higher than the front of the head. So your chin is able to drop just gently down, so you're not looking up to the skyline, you're looking more towards the lower corner of your floor. And rest your tongue on the top palate of your mouth to seal the energy between the upper and lower parts of your body. And even gently bring your teeth together. Not in a clenching way, but to allow a sensation of evenness in your jaw. And placing your hands in front of your belly like you're holding a basketball in front of your body. You're going to breathe in gently with your nose, and your arms are going to float out to the side as you breathe in, as if a ball is expanding under your hands. And then when you hit the top of your inhale, as a gentle pause before you begin to exhale, and your hands descend back down towards the belly, back to the basketball. And breathe in again, slow and deep, bringing your attention down to the lower part of your body where it is sitting on the floor. Arms rising as if a wind is beneath your arms, lifting your arms, floating them up. And then as you breathe out, a gentle floating back down of the arms, back towards the belly. And then as you breathe in at your own time, lifting your arms. Are you able to hear me, Barb?
Yes.
And then you breathe out. I don't want to be speaking too quietly. So I'm just lifting my arms as if my arms are being moved by my breath. So it's fine if they're here, they're to the side of you, that's fine. You can breathe in and let like a wind lift your arms up as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, they float back down. So they're going in time with the length of your inhale and your exhale. Again, breathing in, lifting. And breathing out, descending. Now place your hands, I'm just going to show you, they're holding your back area, and your thumbs are in the front. So you're holding your spine. So I feel your belly filling. And then at the top of your breath, you're going to start to feel your ribs expanding. And then as you breathe out, your ribs will descend, and then your belly. It's a wave breathing. So we're breathing in with our belly, all the way to our ribs. And then as we breathe out, our ribs descend, and then our belly descends, inviting in the sense of calm, quiet, and stillness. And a few more times at your own speed. So breathe in belly to ribs. And as you breathe out, ribs to belly. And one more time. You can release your hands from behind, and we're going to put them up here on our upper chest area near our collarbone. So now as you breathe in, you'll feel your belly, then you'll feel your ribs, then you'll feel your chest expanding. And then as you breathe out, your chest will descend, your ribs will descend, and your belly will descend. And one last time, breathing in belly to ribs to upper chest. Feel the expansion of your collarbones at the top of your inhale. A gentle pause and slowly breathing out. And now we're going to do a little bit for our spine. So we're going to make gentle fists with our hands. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to let your middle finger drop towards your palm first, and then curl the rest of your fingers with that. And then your thumb goes over. And those arms are right by your side, like you're holding a bar right at the sides of your shoulders. And as you breathe in, you're going to pinch your shoulder blades together, like you're trying to squeeze your spine. It lifts your chest. It starts to bring your head up so you're looking towards the ceiling, trying to bring your elbows together behind you. And as you breathe out, round your body, bring your elbows towards each other, curling forward and opening up your back in that manner here. Breathing in, we're going to open our chest. We're going to squeeze our shoulder blades together. We're going to squeeze our elbows together. We're going to lift our chin towards the ceiling. Open your collarbones wide. And when you are ready, you're going to bring your body rolling forward, elbows coming towards each other, curling around and opening your back up from the back of your head all the way to your neck, all the way to your sit bone. Breathe in and open and lift and squeeze your spine with your shoulder blades. Maybe even give a yawn at the top there. And then as you breathe out, curling forward, rounding, bringing your chin towards your chest. And let's do 2 more of those at your own speed, please. Breathing in and breathing out. And let's all do 1 more together. Breathe in. Pull your shoulder blades back. Squeeze your spine with your shoulder blades. Lift and curl and smile, yawn, or do something with your mouth to stretch your jaw. And then when you are ready, breathing out, curling forward, rounding, rounding. And then slowly sitting up and releasing your hands. And just shake your hands out a little bit. If they were squeezed, it feels good to get them loosened up a little bit. You can make circles with your wrists. Yeah. And then the other way, I was going to add that one in now. It's a tough one. All right, so we got a minute of this exercise coming up. I'll do a minute. We start with our hands in fists, and then you throw your hands out like you're just trying to get water off of them. So they go in and out, in and out. But you try to do it as fast as you can. So in, out, 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 in, out. We got a minute, so let's go for it. It's not easy. You might be able to go fast for a moment, and then you have to slow down. Just try to keep going for a full minute. I'll let you know as we get closer to the end. Try to just do the fingers, in and out, fist and open, fist and open, fist and open, fist and open. We got half a minute left, so keep going. Try to push it a little faster. Might get a little tight now, but don't give up. Just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ready to stop, freeze. Rest your hands on your legs and just take a moment to breathe. So slide your hands down to your knees, and we're just going to start a gentle flexing. So you're breathing in. I'm going to turn to the side. I'm sitting in a chair, but you could be sitting on the floor. I'm already, so it's kind of a motion like this. And we keep our chin at a relative flat space, so our chin doesn't go up and down. It's really just your spine coming through your arms. It's like somebody's holding me with my shoulders and not letting me go forward and back. So you breathe in when you go forward, and you breathe out when you go back. Breathe in forward and breathe out back. Make a nice moving meditation for yourself so you feel a nice steady rhythm in and out. Maybe at a moderate speed rather than not a super slow speed. It's like your back is being whipped from your hips. Make sure your chin isn't going up and down. Keep your chin nice and flat. So it's just going forward and back, like you're not using your neck spine at all for this. What I'd like you to do is on your next, I'd like you to take a big inhale. And when you get to the top of your inhale, I want you to hold your breath and do as many of these inside of the held breath that you can before you have to exhale. Then you'll breathe out, and then you'll breathe in again with a big long inhale and try to fit as many forward and backs in the inside of the inhale before you have to breathe out again. So here we go. We'll take a deep breath in. Hold your breath, squeeze your root lock, and then forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Get a little pump going there, up and down. Don't go back too far. Keep it a little bit more upright now so that you can really get it going. When you're ready to exhale, you'll just exhale, and then you'll take another deep breath in, and then you'll try to do as many of these inside the inhale, held inhale, that you can. Might be getting a little tight on your back. We have 1 more minute of this. So you should be able to fit about 3 more, 4 more breaths, 5 more breaths in there. Inhale, hold your breath, pull forward and back. And when you get to the top and you can't hold your breath anymore without any pain, release your breath and then try it again. I got about another 30 seconds, so keep going. You should be able to have at least 1 breath in there, if not 2. All right, let's do one more. Everybody take a deep breath in. Hold your breath, and let's go for it. And when you get to the end, you're going to breathe out, slow the movement down. Bring your hands to your belly. And please just breathe for a few moments, sitting with how you feel and what you're noticing. Interlace your fingers, stretch your arms out in front of you. Bring them up to the ceiling. And then bring them and rest them behind your head so that you're cradling your head in your arms. And you feel your shoulder, your elbows are nice and wide, your chest is open. Breathe in. Once again, we're going to lift our chest a little bit towards the ceiling, like we're falling back into a swimming pool. And then as we breathe out, we roll forward, bring our elbows towards each other, curl in a little bit towards your belly. Breathe in, lift and open, lift up. Collarbones, drop your shoulders down your back. Lift all the way up, don't collapse in your lower back. And then as you breathe out, rounding forward. Again, breathe in and lift up and open. And breathe out, round and down. Breathe in up to center. And we're going to do some circles in our upper body. So I'm going to lean a little bit to the right. And I'm going to roll to the back. All the way around to the left. And then around to the front. Just some gentle circle. It's only your upper body. So try to just spin your upper body. Don't let your hips move if you can. Even when you lean over, don't fall over. It's like I feel like there's something I'm just the upper part of me is spinning like I'm a wind turbine. One more circle in that direction, whatever direction that is for you. And when you come around to the right side, you'll just continue off in the other direction. So you'll swing back through the front, over to the left, lift up high, helping to separate the ribs right off of your waist. And one more time in that direction. So whenever you come around to the right, come back to center. Bring your arms above your head, palm to palm. Like you're trying to hold your ears with your arms. So you're trying to get straight. Drop your chin down, drop your shoulders. We'll take what's called, all the fingertips are touching. So it's like you're holding a grapefruit above your head. Can you see that, Barb? Yeah. And your arms are a little bit bent, like you're trying to pull the hat down a little bit towards your head. And we're going to do what's called a minute of breath of fire. So breath of fire is when you breathe in and breathe out in a very short manner, And the exhale is because you pull your tummy in. So it sounds like this. In my stomach, so the exhale, Barb, maybe for 1 second, bring your hands down. Have you ever done Breath of Fire, Barbara? Have you done, do you know what Breath of Fire is? Yes? Okay. I just didn't know if you had done it before. So we'll do Breath of Fire up here. Hands are up. And here we go. Ready? And Breath of Fire. Short inhale, short exhale. Use your navel center to pump, 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 pump. It's pulling in each time you're going to exhale. Just a little bit more. Keep going. Take a deep breath in. Zip up your root lock. Pull everything up like you're trying to levitate right off of your seat. And then as you breathe out, release in a big arc above your head so you can feel the expansion right outside of your skin, right outside of your corporal body, and how your energy expands farther and farther, reaching more and more, and being able to kind of embody the concept of small love and big love. Small love is looking and seeing somebody you know, and you can give them love. You can make something about their lives better. Then you have the peripheral love, the people you can see in your periphery, and that extends in a big arcing pattern outside of your periphery. And there's ways of making those people feel your love. And then the big love, obviously, is macro, a macro interpretation of love, like what you can do that is almost like, could be like a butterfly effect. Like something you do that just starts a little vibrational energy change, and that just spreads and spreads. And who knows where and when and how many people will feel that one little motion, but never just limiting, but allowing yourself to also be able to experience love in a macro sense. So the more we feel inside ourselves, the sense of peace and calmness and being okay with our mixed emotions, it makes it easier to deal with other people and their mixed emotions and how they come off at you. So, I mean, it's something I think we all deal with every day within our families and within our communities. So, I've often said it's harder when it's in your family, but it's still possible to experience that love. Let us stand up. Let's do some standing stuff today. So the first thing we're going to do, which I just love because it's a great way to open up the body, is a step that's called throwing out the trash. So what you do is you breathe in and you stretch up. And then as you breathe out, you have one little bounce and you come right to the center again. So there's like when you toss the air, breathe in up. And then when I breathe out, I do a little bounce, like one little ski jump. Breathe in up and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Throw away the trash. Try and make your arms do the exhale. Don't take your whole body with it. It's like my arms are just throwing away. Throw your arms away. Nice exhale on that. Breathe in up. Whoa, and breathe out. Breathe in up. And breathe out. Hands to your belly. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. We're just going to do one hand holding up the sky. So my left hand is palm is turning up and it's reaching toward the sky. And then the right hand is pressing down. So when we press, we're using this part of our palm to press up. So it's not our finger. It's so that up here, it would be my palm, like I'm trying to hold the ceiling up. So turn your palm the other way, Barb. Flip your palm. So the bottom of your palm is facing upwards. Yes, perfect. Awesome. There you go. So we reach up with one hand presses up like that, and the other hand presses down like that. So you're pressing on two ends. You're pushing and you're pushing. And then you breathe out and your hands come back down. We switch the ball. And now my right hand goes to the ceiling, and my left hand pushes down. Right? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So you switch your hands, so the other hand's on top now. Breathe in. Other hand, Barb. Switch your hands. Oh, yeah, you already did that side. So you're opposite to me. And then breathe out. Back to the center. Hands to the stomach. Breathe in. Both hands rise up. Breathe out. Sink your knees down. Breathe in. Push up. And breathe out. Sit straight down. Don't bring your chest down, just your bum. Yep, keep your chest lifted. Up. And down. Breathe in up. Breathe out down. Breathe in up. Open your wings. Breathe out. Wings close. And wings drop and knees gently bend. Breathe in. Knees press up. Press through the feet. Lift the knees. Lift the arms. Open the wings up wide. Inhale. And as you exhale, arms are floating together and floating down. Again, breathe in. And out. Breathing in, arms come above the shoulders, like we're holding two teacups above our shoulder blades. So flip your palms like you're holding two teacups. Flip your palms, there you go, Barb. And press up to the ceiling. Stretch up, up, up. Breathe out, Palms coming down, palms flipping all the way down to below the belly. Breathe in, arms come up past the chest. They flip at the shoulders. They press up to the ceiling. Stretch. Try to go to straight. Don't be afraid of this, pressing your arms straight. Bring your arms back down towards your shoulders. When they get to the shoulders, flip the palms and roll them down to your belly. Again, breathing in, up, flip, press, and breathe out. Arms down. And one more time. The fullest inhale. At your inhale top, rise up on your toes. Hold your breath for a couple of moments. And then when you're ready, drop your heels, slowly releasing your breath. Hands coming down. One clearing breath in. And a clearing breath out. So we're going to just do a little bit of balancing coming off of that other exercise we had done before with our arms up. So we breathe in, our arms come up. And then as we breathe out, we're going to shift over to our right. My hands are going to make crane's beaks. That looks like this. It's like I take all my fingers and I bring them to my thumb so they make a little crane beak. And then, so when I'm over here to my side, I make crane's beaks. And then I pick my foot up and my arms will float up. And then my palms release and my wings float down and I bring my foot down. Let's do that again. We'll do it to the right side again. So I'm mirroring you, Barbara, right? So breathe in, arms float up. Breathe out, shift to your right. Breathe in, make your beaks with your fingers, pick up your left foot. Float your arms up. And then release the hands. Open the fingers so they're wide feathers and you get a nice stretch at the back of your arm here as they float down and you step down. Then we breathe in the center. And we breathe out and we shift to the left side. I'm lifting up my right foot. My arms are floating up. And then as I open my fingers up, floating my wings down, my foot comes down. Breathe in, center. Breathe out, shift. Breathe in, up, crane's pose. Float the wings down. Breathe out. Breathe in, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Breathe in, shift, lift, land. Breathe in and out and in and out. Ooh, nice going. I see a little wobble. That's good. Your body's figuring it out. Breathe in and out. shifting up and down. We're going to add a little tree pose in there. So we're going to breathe in up to the center. Breathe out, shift to the right. Breathe in up to crane. And then you're going to take your left hand and you're going to hold your left leg and you're going to see if you can put it in some tree position for yourself, just on your leg or your leg or your leg, whatever works for you. Then we're going to bring our arms in front. We're going to take our t-shirt off over our head. Yep. Spread those arms wide and press against two mountains. Hold yourself strong in tree pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Release. Breathe in. To the other side. Breathe out. Shift over to the left. Breathe in, crane's pose. Breathe out, tree pose. Breathe in, arms crisscross and lift above your head and over and open. They come down to press against two mountains. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that sequence one more time on both sides. Foot down, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Foot on, leg for tree. Cross your arms over the head. Swing your arms open. Press and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Last time on the other side. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Tree pose. Breathe in, arms up and over the head. Breathe out, pressing mountains and holding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Foot down. One clearing breath in. Breathe in up. And breathe out down. Arms at like goalposts. I'm just going to do a little twisting. So I'm twisting to my right and my left heel is coming off the ground. And then I'm twisting to the left and my right heel is lifting. So it's just a gentle, you don't have to do it at my speed. Please just do it for yourself. Just make it a smooth, continuous motion. There's no real stop. Instead, there's a little rebound. Boing. When you hit your side, you kind of boing, and it just shifts you. And try to keep the goalposts true. Don't let your arm shift out of the shape of the goalpost across your chest. Don't try to bring your elbow across your body. Keep your arms flat, like you're holding a broom handle behind your back. Elbows up nice and high so they're even with your shoulders. You get a nice swing going. And now you're standing in chest high water. So your arms are staying, they're releasing in the pose and they're just spinning out at chest high water. Like the water you're in is, and you're just skimming your hands across the top of the water. It allows you to look a little further behind you Once again, just going side to side. And now let your fingers drop and dangle. So the fingers are just hanging down. Your hands look like this. And you're just like running your fingers through waist deep water now. Just the tips of your fingers are drawing 3/4 circles, or maybe they're connecting behind you. And now letting your body come steady so your feet are not going up and down anymore. And we're just doing knocking at the gates of life. So it's just our feet are flat on the floor now. And we're just letting our hands bump into our body. Let your head look gently side to side. And slowing that down. And then just using your feet to start shaking your body very gently. Like you're just causing a little tremor with your feet. It's starting to shake your ankles. Your feet are causing, like my body is going up and down, but it's because I'm pushing my feet on the floor. I'm not lifting my feet up. So I'm just causing my whole body, first very gently, to start to shake. So you can feel your fingertips shaking and your wrists and little parts of your body that you wouldn't normally feel shaking. Like maybe feel your ankles shaking. How about your calves shaking? What about your shins? That's harder because we often put a lot of tension on our shin muscles. And your thighs, and your bottom, and your belly, and your ribs and chest. How about your armpits shaking? Or feel the inside of your arms shaking. Your inner elbow, your palm. Feel your cheeks shaking. Top of your head. And now add a little bit more, like going up and down on your heels, like you're really bonking your body. Laying hard on your heels. Keep going. Get a little bit more of that energy. It's kind of like removing blockages and reviving your energy source for the day on this rainy day. And now please stop and just stand very still just for a moment and just notice the sensations in your body. Bringing your attention to places like your calves. Try to find perfect balance. Let your arms be a little away from your body as if you're holding something gently inside your armpits. I often say like a very ripe apricot, because you wouldn't want to squeeze that apricot in your armpit, nor would you want to drop the apricot. So you're just holding a little apricot inside each armpit. And your feet are about 1 foot, one size foot apart from each other. And feeling the center of your feet. Rising up through your ankles and lower leg. Knees are gently soft. And make sure they feel even so that you're not resting more intensely into one knee than the other, which will immediately readjust your hips. You may have to release your glute muscles a tiny bit. Allow your lower back to drop a little lower so that the abdominal cavity pulls up from the base gently towards your spine. As if that bowl of water that's in your pelvis is perfectly still. And allow your shoulder blades to drop down your back and your shoulders to rest. And your fingers to have little spaces between each one. Like you're holding a tiny marble between each finger. Your chin is gently dropped as if you were being suspended from the ceiling. Your eyes are closed to 9/10, looking down towards the tip of your nose, or they can be closed and mentally looking at the tip of your nose. You put on a little smile, just a gentle little Mona Lisa smile. Readjusting your body as needed, unclenching your jaw. Bring your tongue to your roof of your mouth, the palate behind your teeth area. And once again, bring your jaw gently closed. And feel what that does to your shoulders and your neck and the subtle adjustments that come with that. Slowly bring your hands to your lower belly. And just allow yourself to rock and sway for a few moments as if you are a bamboo in the wind. Allow those last tiny little subtle adjustments to your ankles. We're going to make circles with our belly, down the left and up the right, down the left and up the right. So hopefully I'm doing that opposite. Down the left and up the right. It follows the line of digestion, I believe. And that's what I was taught, and I looked for that. So we're helping digest what we've just done, our thoughts. Everything is digestible. Everything is excretable. We'll take a breath in. We're going to rub our hands together to make them warm. We put one hand on our heart center and the other hand on top. Let your elbows rest by your sides. Take a breath in. Drop your chin down. Give yourselves a happy, healthy, loving squeeze. And as we release, I say thank you so much for being here today. It was lovely to have